Greetings, peace and blessings. Welcome to the spiritual experience. We are all on our own journey called life. I'll be your host, helping to navigate you through these challenging times. Know that we are all spiritual beings here on the human experience, meaning we're here to learn, to evolve to the highest versions of ourselves while raising our vibration and creating a better quality of life. Let's see what's on today's prayer card. There is no peace for the wicked. Isaiah 48:22. 4 and 8 being 12. Plus 2 is 14. Plus 2, which is 16. So we're having a divine intervention, a tower, all right? Spiritual support between the material and physical realm, all right? Now, before we jump into anything else, I want to take a second and honor the divine with a protection prayer. I want to take a moment and honor the divine, the highest of white light. Please send your protection while I channel this energy. And if any negative energy tries to come my way, please transmute into peace, love, power, and light. And let all evil eyes go blind and monitoring spirits go deaf, while I open my heart, mind, and spirit to the divine. Divine spirit, I'm willing to learn and be teachable while transcending my energy into peace, love, power, and light. And may that be so in the name of Jesus. Amen. Now let's see what's going on in this divine energy world spirit. Please and thank you. And remember, y'all, my videos are timeless. They are meant for you whenever you see them. And use your own discernment while viewing my messages. And if you want to donate to the platform, feel free. All the information is in the description. Thank you to all my viewers, members, and subscribers. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. And if this is your first time viewing my channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Okay. Thank you. Now I appreciate y'all tuning into my channel because y'all could have been tuned into anyone else, but y'all chose to tune into me, and I deeply appreciate that. Now let's see what universal insights the universe has for us today, y'all. All right. So we have 5 and 5, which is 10, plus 2, which is 12, plus 2, which is 14, plus 1, which is 15. Okay, guys, let me make sure I'm writing these numbers down. Okay, so we got 16 and 15. So we're having divine intervention or some toxic energy because there is no peace for the wicked. All right. Now the houses we are working with today, guys. We have the 6th house, the 10th house, the 7th house, the 8th house, the 9th house, and the 5th house. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And then the zodiac signs we are working with today, guys. We have Taurus, we have Virgo, we have Scorpio. Okay, so we got, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So we got all the earth signs out here. And then we got Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So I'm feeling maybe it could be dealing with work, health, or service. Okay. And communication, because we also in the planets we're working with today, we have Mercury. We have Mercury, Mars, the moon. We have North Node, so people are working in their potential. We have Uranus, a little upheaval. And we have Neptune. Okay, so we do have illusions out here. Some illusions and delusions that people could be dealing with in the workplace. Okay. And they're grounding themselves. That's why there's a divine intervention going on. They want to ground themselves between the material and spiritual realm. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Now let's see What message? We're going to get out the secret garden later on in this experience, guys. We have 4 and 3, which is 7, plus 1, which is 8, plus 2, which is 10. So we had to close out these cycles on these illusions, okay? On these energy vampires, on these wicked people, because they're not receiving any peace. And we can't let them dump their karma on us because we are ready with peace, love, and light. So we ain't letting their wickedness disturb our peace, okay? All right, guys. So remember, guys, flip gender roles as needed. Now, I've been pondering for the past couple of days. This picture has been on my mind. Can you see it, guys? Okay. And this picture, it reminds me of us having to navigate these spiritual waters out here of our emotions and our energy. Okay? And how we have to beware of these energy vampires, these spiritual terrorists, and these emotional manipulators. Okay? Because they are out to cause these illusions and delusions and have us make believing and deceiving us through these love bombing to get us hooked so they could drain us of our supply by emotionally dumping on us. So that's why there's no peace for these wicked people, because the divine is showing us who these wicked people are. And that's why there's a divine intervention going on, because we got to see this toxicity of these spiritual terrorists for who they are. Okay? And they out here flowing in these spiritual waters. So we got to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities and know how to navigate out here, guys. So that's the energy we're going to start off with today, guys. Okay? About these, paying attention to these narcissistic energy vampire people who want to spiritually terrorize our emotions and our energy by attempting to take and rage bait our energy and emotions. Okay, guys? So we're going to clarify that. I did a little pre-shuffle with the cards before I got, on camera. So, Spirit, let's clarify these spiritual terrorists for the collective, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, we put an ending to this. We put an ending to these low vibrational terrorists that want to come and infiltrate our lives, okay? And that's why there's no peace for the wicked, because the divine is showing us through clarity and these signs and synchronicities of this betrayal of who our enemies are, who be bad-mouthing us, who are bitter, who are failing to balance out, take control over their lives, who are backstabbing us, who could be backstabbing us at work, who could be partners who want to betray our health, our mental health, our physical health, our emotional health, okay? Who are exhausting us, people who want to send out curses to people who've hit rock bottom. And this is the end. People, we are severing ties with these people because they done did the most. So now the nail is in the coffin, and now there's no peace for these wicked people. They will receive what they're going to receive, because the energy they put out, they receive it back. And that's why we closing out these cycles with these people. Yeah, 10 is our secret garden number. And we using our discernment to peep these spiritual terrorists. So, Spirit, give me one more about these endings we going through with these spiritual terrorists. Yeah, so now we're receiving new beginnings because we close out these cycles with these low vibrational people. Now we could be entering a new phase of love, new spiritual healing, a new spiritual part on our spiritual journey. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Okay. After some hardship. So after going through this hardship, it could be some of us could have went through temporary financial loss, was left out in the cold, was rejected due to these narcissistic energy vampires who discarded the divine collective after love bombing them, getting them hooked, draining them for their supply.
After we had to close out these cycles, there's a new beginning coming after this hardship. Maybe some people could have went homeless, was going through lack, okay? But the divine is shining a light at the end of this tunnel. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, because people starting to see through these illusions, through these fantasies that these people were selling, this dream. The divine collective is waking up. They seeing through these fairy tales that these narcissistic people were selling us. These distractions that they was doing. They was causing a distraction to our destiny, to our alignment, to being aligned with the divine, to our soul's purpose. And that's why these wicked people are being exposed, because the divine is over us continuously being delayed and detoured on our path. So we have to see these lessons and people, places, and things for who they are, so that way we can build stronger discernment and receive new beginnings and real love, real partnerships that resonate with us on a higher frequency. Okay? That's the true purpose for our lives. And now that we experience these spiritual terrorists, we know how to spot them when they start coming towards us again. Okay? So none of this was enough for no reason. None of this is wasted. He's going to use all of this to straighten out our path, because now we know how to detect these wicked people, and we know how to find our peace through the chaos. Tell me more, Spirit, please. Thank you. Yeah, so there's a high priestess energy who closed out a cycle, or high priest, flip gender roles as needed, who closed out cycles with these spiritual terrorists. Okay? So that left her out in the cold through these illusions and delusions, these wicked people. Tell me more, Spirit, about this new beginning and this high priestess. Yeah, because she had to find her strength to step into her new beginning. And this equal up to a 10. So by her closing out that cycle, she found her strength to step into her new beginning after this hardship through these illusions. So I'm feeling she getting new opportunities and possibilities coming her way after all of this nightmare she had to live through, these spiritual terrorists. Tell me more, Spirit, please. Thank you. Cards want to slip out my hand. Yeah, so there's a King of Swords who could be teaming up with her, a new partnership after this hardship of going through this hardship with these emotional terrorists. Okay, so there's a King of Swords coming into alignment with this high priestess energy after these wicked people, their energy is removed from her situation. Okay, so I'm feeling the lesson was found, and maybe he could have went through a hardship too. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. And that's bringing them a 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this situation of them being hijacked by these spiritual terrorists, okay, and finding a lesson and putting an end to this situation is bringing new love, new beginning, new partnerships, and that's going to bring them wealth. But they have to make sure they choose wisely and using their discernment on who they interacting with, who they partnering with, okay, who they allow into their circle, their space. All right. This is interesting. Yeah, because they manifesting this. They manifesting this new beginning, y'all. Yeah, new teamwork, new partnerships. So they just got to be mindful of who they're teaming up with, because there's going to be spiritual terrorists that want to disturb this bond, this new beginning. So that's why y'all had to find these lessons in the old cycles to prepare y'all for this new cycles, because new level, new devil. It's gonna be some new wicked people, new pirates that's sailing these waters, these spiritual streets, and they looking for some fresh energy. And y'all all about that love and light and righteousness. Y'all look fresh to them. Y'all manifesting some good stuff over there. Okay, so please be on the lookout, my beautiful divine collective, for these wicked people who want to delay and detour you. So make sure you're paying attention and quiet out the noise, because these low vibrational adversaries not going to stop. These little spiritual vampires and spiritual terrorists, they on the loose. They gonna come up with a new way to try to distract and delay and detour y'all, divine collective. But no. There's an ending that was put to them for a reason. So keep that cycle closed by enforcing your boundaries, know what energy you're entertaining, and using your discernment and paying attention to the signs and synchronicities. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get a little more information in the situation. All right. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, because this action is coming in fast. Action and energy. Action, aggressive, fast moving action. What is this fast moving action, Spirit? Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. And energy, money. So once they come together and collaborate, their money, their energy is going to grow fast. It's coming in fast, okay? Do we got Jupiter out here? I know we got Mars out here. We got Aquarius out here, and we got communication. So maybe communication is coming in fast about some money, about a partnership. Okay. Interesting. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, so after this hardship, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And now that this hardship is over, that you close out the cycles with these low vibrational people, I'm feeling like maybe both of y'all had to close out these cycles, the King of Swords and this High Priestess. And now that y'all close it out, y'all partnership can start to blossom, can bloom. And it's going to happen fast. It's going to bring in many options and a lot of money. But be mindful of who you're entertaining, because some things could lead you into a spiritual debt, and you don't want to create no new karmic debts, open new cycles. So you had to go through this previous training. Look at it was training. You had to go through this previous cycles of training with these spiritual terrorists, these spiritual nightmares, okay, of these narcissistic manipulative people, these chaos agents, so that way you don't accumulate any debt. You don't stain your spiritual reputation. You don't mess up your legacy and cause a debt to your legacy. You don't want that. So that's why you got to choose wisely. Choose in the truth. Choose in righteousness. Choose in following all spiritual laws, okay? And that's why the divine is bringing y'all both together, because she is strong in spiritual divination and being guided by spirit and the truth. And he is all about the truth and routine and analytical and being head over heart and making balanced judgments. So that's going to create a powerful bond, create that synergy. That's where the strength is going to come in, because y'all going to have that strong courage, that bravery. Y'all going to harness instinctive desires, instinctive new opportunities and possibilities that's going to bring y'all to the 10 of Pentacles. But y'all got to choose wisely, because you don't want to accumulate any debt by running into more of these spiritual vampires and terrorists. Because you're going to know these people, because they ain't going to be at peace. They going to be moving wickedly. They're going to move it like hidden enemies. So don't accumulate any hidden debt. Pay attention, because they're going to move in with that subtle sabotage, okay? Pay attention. You don't want to accumulate any hidden debt by messing with these low vibrational spiritual terrorists. They may want to come with some funny contracts, something on social media. Maybe they want to help have a platform on social media, but that platform may be shady, and it could make you accumulate some hidden debt. Or also, your money could grow from a platform on social media that can bring wealth. So just know what platforms or people you're collaborating with, especially on social media. You can find anything on the internet nowadays. Tell me more, Spirit, please. Thank you. Yeah, something is in the emotions. Fast action is happening in somebody's emotion on social media. Maybe I could create something that's deep, something spiritual. But beware of people trying to pervert your divination, your spirituality. Because something you're creating could help tap into heal people's emotions with the truth and fast actions. but beware of people want to pervert that situation. Know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and let the divine guide you through these waters. Because these wicked people, these adversaries don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you heal and help people, because once y'all heal and help each other, then y'all start helping everybody else and growing y'all business. The adversary don't want to see real partnership, real intimacy, real love. No. And these could be mature people, older people who could be trying to put y'all in the debt, who want to knock y'all off y'all path, delay and detour y'all. Tell me more. Yeah, they trying to create a hidden man-made disaster. So they could be subtly sabotaging y'all new ventures, new creations, to put you in the spiritual debt, or they already in the spiritual debt and they trying to put their karma on y'all because they wicked. And this could be people from the past that you already closed out cycles with, that's still trying to hold on because they see y'all legacy, y'all growing, y'all expanding. Yep. This couple, it could be a karmic couple, and it could be this high priestess and this king of swords who's dating. Okay, they want to stop this couple. Yeah, so some missing information about this couple dating, some lies about a couple. So I'm feeling there's two couples. There's a karmic couple who could be spreading lies on social media or trying to cause a hidden man-made disaster because they're wicked spiritual terrorists towards this high vibrational divine couple, because they're dating. It could be a high priestess and a king of swords who's dating, and some misinformation is coming out about some lies. Some misinformation is coming to light. So that's probably why there's a light at the end of this tunnel. There was some perverted information, some lies that was spread that wanted to put an ending to this couple and have them out in the cold feeling lost due to some hidden man-made disaster, some hidden rumors on social media. They was trying to cause illusions and delusions, but the divine done put an ending to that and close that cycle out. And now this couple, this high priestess and king of swords, are moving forward to start dating. And all this could be going on social media. Okay, tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, and it's leading to a partnership, a marriage. That to me what's got this. So whatever this bond that they're building and growing together, this is leading to a partnership, a marriage, dating, and these adversaries want to stop it by putting them into new karmic debt or dumping their debt on them because they got some kind of purpose, opportunity between them coming together. They're going to create some kind of synergy. That's nice, y'all. Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. And these older people who are with debt, their resources is drying up. They need more supply. That's why I said be careful about these spiritual terrorists. They need energy. They need supply. They need light. They need love. They need trust. Okay, and they looking for this high vibrational divine collective to help generate them because they need resources, they need supplies, and they want this couple to be their supply. So be mindful of who you getting into contracts with, who you creating bonds with, allies with, because they can be an illusion and delusion. So make sure you are stewarding your resources and opportunities wisely. That's for your better good, okay? Because you don't want to end up in regret, okay? So make sure you listening to your intuition. You don't want to end up in regret. Make sure you listening to your intuition. You don't want to create new debt messing around with these people, because some of these people could be in organized crime and they just trying to set you up with the okie doke. That's why the divine had us go through these trials and tribulations through previous cycles, because we had to see these wicked people for who they are, because they're going to attempt to knock us back off our path and delay and detour us. So long as we staying true to our most authentic selves, using our discernment, enforcing our boundaries, we'll be able to see and navigate through these spiritual terrorists. Okay, guys? And these emotional vampires. Because we'll cut right through the illusions and delusions. And we won't be deceived through this make-believe. Okay? We're going to see that coming a mile away. So that's why the divine was preparing us. Because he know we had to fight. We soldiers in his army, y'all. So he had to prepare us. All right. So grow and glow and pay attention, y'all, to the signs and synchronicities. All right. So this was interesting. I'm going to grab some clarifying situations real quick. And then we're going to jump out this energy, y'all. Let's see how the universe wants us to handle this. Yeah, be free to move. Be free to move. Be free to move. Embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. Yeah. So we had to know that we are free. We free our conscience, free our mind, discover ourselves, our soul purpose. So that way we can move and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities in the way the divine designed us to be. That's going to keep us holding on to this 10 of Pentacles, holding on to our abundance, holding on to our success, and holding on to our soul. Because these people want to take our soul too, take all our light. But no, we moving in divine timing. And as we be patient and waited and move in divine timing, great things are happening to us. Great things are being revealed to us. It's bringing us out of this hardship. And we not going to take on no low vibrational people debt. Okay? Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, because we saving grace. Forgive yourself and others. Heal the wound and set you free. So as we forgive ourselves and others, we're healing our wounds, our trauma wounds, our wounds that we felt ashamed of or embarrassed us or hurt us real deeply. And while we're healing those wounds, we are setting ourselves free. That's why we're free to move forward. That's why we're free to raise to our higher vibration. And by us doing that, we are resonating with people, places, and things that match with our soul's purpose. And that's why we are bringing in this 10 of Pentacles. We're aligning with our soulmates, our soul tribes, and we're using our discernment to avoid these spiritual terrorists. And because we healed our wounds, we took time to heal. And kept our hearts soft. And that's how we can recognize these wicked people. And that's what's cleared up a lot of our karmic debt. And we want to stay clean from karmic debt. We don't want any more. You definitely need a lot of action because it's the second one coming out. So let your passion guide you to a fulfilling purpose meant for you. So these couples that are coming together, this is a fulfilling purpose that is meant for you. These is divine love, divine appointments, divine assignments that's going to help take us to legacy, wealth, abundance. We're creating something new, creating new opportunities and possibilities in truth, love, joy, and righteousness. And it's coming in fast. That's why these adversaries working so hard to stop it. Because they regret that we are listening to our intuition and their supply is drying up. They need more supply to keep their energy or agenda alive. Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. But as a lot of us heal and wake up to our alignment and our purpose, they're losing supply. They don't have nothing to hold on to because we recognizing their patterns. We're seeing them for who they are and we're moving accordingly. And now our promise that the divine has said to us is being fulfilled. So fulfilling a promise. Okay, guys? And in that fulfillment of this promise, stay committed to your path. For each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. So we fulfilling a promise in our destiny, okay, by aligning with these people, places, and things that resonate with our soul. So that's why we have to pay attention to see through these illusions, because the divine is bringing us our reward, our destined rewards, what we are destined for. And these people, these low vibration people, don't want to see that happen. So continue moving accordingly, Divine Collective, and free to move. Let me give one more spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, because eclipse of concealment. Navigate the eclipse of concealment. Understanding the cynical nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. So we had to await. That's why we had to be patient. And because we had to see the cynical nature of these low vibrational perverted people. Because the divine had to show us through revelations How these people moving out here, how they betraying us, how they hidden enemies. They can't come where we're going because we're not going to have that in our new chapter. They're going to stay in the past. That's why we have to see these lessons. They can't come where we're going. We're starting something new. And by us stepping into our destiny and fulfilling that promise and paying attention to the cynical nature of these hidden phases that was revealed to us, now we know how to move out here. We can avoid these man-made disasters, these hidden traps that they want to put us in. Because now we're learning to listen to our intuition. And they regret that we woke up, guys. They didn't want us to wake up because now we're in the cloud. They wanted us in the cloud of unknowing. Because float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mastery and embrace the sacred within you. Because now that we took that leap of faith, that's what that's explaining. We stepped into the cloud of the unknown. We took that leap of faith, started a new chapter into something new with the divine. This is a new beginning. Yeah, because this is the first two cards out. We started something new, and this is coming in fast. By closing out these chapters and stepping into the unknown, the divine is going to bless us. Because he taught us how to notice these wicked people, these sinful people. And by us choosing and loving ourselves and turning from the divine, we are being rewarded. We are fulfilling the promise. We're clearing up debt. And we're revealing the cynical nature of these hidden enemies and how they wanted to delay and detour us off our path and bring us karmic connections, karmic couples that don't resonate with our soul, that's against divine will. And they were organized crime that was trying to keep divine connections apart, separated from each other. And by us seeing the cynical nature of these people who wanted to interfere with divine will, we are being rewarded. Now we're receiving our new partners. And that's coming in fast. And that's going to lead us to new opportunities, new possibilities, and wealth. Because and their resources is drying up because they can't suck us dry no more. They can't steal our light. They can't steal our energy, our destiny like they wanted to. So good riddance to them and thankful to us because we following our passion and we following light, love and light. I know that's right. All right, y'all. So we getting message number 1 out of the Secret Garden today, y'all. All right. Okay, I'm getting everything but the number I need. There we go. Okay. So we got message number 1. If you can't run from it or hide from it, you can let it control you or take control. Yeah. So the Divine Collective is overrunning from our pain and chasing our pleasures. We're not doing that no more. Because we did that, we faced our shadow, we healed our masculine, feminine side, we healed our traumas, we healed what was keeping us stuck and stagnated in old people, places, and things and patterns. And because we did that and closed out these cycles and we took control of our life, that's why we're able to get these new rewards and new partnerships and new opportunities and able to grow and move forward. Because we chose to raise our vibration and step into our potential and clear up our karmic debt and break old patterns and break old cycles. And these karmics are in regret because they couldn't keep us stuck in this trap of this man-made disaster. And now they're losing resources. Their supply is drying up. They need love, light, trust, and joy. So these spiritual terrorists is on the loose. So be careful of people, places, and things who want to sink their claws into you because they need new love, new light. And we ain't giving it to them because we're paying attention and we staying away from the low vibrational mess, okay? They created this mess, they gonna lay in it, okay? Because there will be no peace for the wicked. And that's why the divine have revealed this to us. So we know how to let these people lay in the bed that they made. Okay. So Mr. Love, is there anything else you would like to add to the situation? Okay, guys, so celebrate. We did it. We're paying attention. We're raising our vibration. We're evolving. We're being our most authentic self. We're getting aligned with the divine. And we're noticing these wicked people. We're using our discernment. We're enforcing boundaries. Okay, that's something to celebrate for. And we're getting new partnerships, new opportunities, new possibilities that resonate with our soul, that resonate with our frequency, because we said bye to ego. So congratulations, Divine Collective. It's only right. It's only right. So thank you to all my viewers, members, and subscribers. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for tuning into my live, because y'all could have been tuned into anyone, but y'all chose to tune into me, and I deeply appreciate that. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe, okay? So until next time, until I come back to do another live, make sure you enjoy the rest and best of your day. Enjoy the present, because it's a gift. Now we're going to close out with the Lord's Prayer, y'all. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. He leads me on a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and you anoint my head with oil. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the name of Jesus, amen. Love, peace, joy, kindness, and prosperity are the trace and essence of the divine. As you go out into your journey of life, remember to be the God someone sees today. You may be the only God someone sees today in this divine energy war. Until next time, may the divine peace, love, and blessings be with you. Mwah. Stay blessed, y'all.